Well, I'm from a family of 9, a large family, and I'm the middle child. What defines me as a person, I would say, accountability, responsibility, and someone who believes in himself. I'll let other people decide if that fits me as a person or as a leader. But when it comes to great leaders, I think you're talking about people who are humble. Great leaders have a certain degree of humility. You're also talking about someone who is a servant leader. When you think about servant leaders, you're talking about folks who don't see themselves as someone who is to be served, but someone who serves others. And I think that's what makes a person a great leader: humility and being a servant leader. Health and wealth. When I pray every morning, I pray for health and wealth. I pray for to remain healthy, a healthy body, and I pray for wealth. And when I say wealth, I'm not talking about money. When I say wealth, I'm talking about quality in your relationships with your family, with your teammates, with your colleagues, and with your God. I think it's really all about having healthy relationships, a healthy body, and also a wealth of relationships. Money is nice to have, but money, when you think about it, in my mind, is something that allows you to do a certain thing. You make money so that you can have a high quality life. Military service. Having spent 22 years and served 22 years in the military, the Air Force as an officer, that's a great achievement as far as I'm concerned. And then the next greatest achievement, I would say, is business ownership. Business ownership is something that a lot of people dream of. It's something that I've always thought of. It's not something that I thought I would end up doing. I think business ownership, for a lot of folks, you're just kind of compelled to do that. I mean, something drives you in that direction, and that's a whole nother story right there. But business ownership, and then I will say, having met a payroll for 8 years. My wife, she made me do it. She made me do it. But I would tell you that after having agreed to participate, the things that really helped me to embrace Fashionetta and to really enjoy the experience is, number one, respect for the leadership of the organization. I mean, there are some really fantastic leaders in the Alpha Tau Omega chapter, Alpha Kappa Alpha. Linda Connolly, Sandra Jola, and Gail Johnson. To kind of tug at the heartstrings. I think that when you talk to folks and tell them stories about different agencies within San Antonio that are making a difference in people's lives, I think that people can embrace and reach out and become more involved in the community. First of all, I would say read. Leaders are readers and readers are leaders. Read as much as possible as you can about your area of practice, about leadership. That would be the first thing. The second thing would be, in this world that it's not about what you know, and it's really not about who you know. In my mind, I think it's about who knows you. So I think it's important to affiliate professionally, so you can get your name out there and people can get to know who you are. And then the final thing I would say would be to run, not walk, to Toastmasters.